Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Konnichiwa, Ohayo gozaimasu. Is your favorite maniac, the multi-dimensional Jigen Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber, the singer form. Our Nomad, it's great to see you. It's been a long time, but finally should have time to watch the streams. That sounds fantastic. It's great to have you here at the start of this late night stream. At least for me, late night, all things considered. Yes, we are here on Friday. It's been an eventful week. All sorts of things have happened. We've had announcements. We've had more streams postponed. So first of all, the first thing we should talk about is that this was meant to be a stream with Illurin, and it was going to be around this time because that's the time Illurin had available. And I ended up getting busy with some things in the afternoon, so it was actually better for me to have it start on this time. That being said, I might go for a 2-hour stream because it's a late time for me, and usually on Saturdays I wake up earlier, so like I don't want to end too late here. Saturdays have become so busy for me. Because as you now know, I have 2 streams happening on Saturdays, and it's been that way for a while. But I'll talk more about that in a moment. It's part of the announcements I make this week. But yeah, Illurin had some bad circumstances going on. He's doing his best to do what he can for those circumstances. Go send him all the best vibes and best wishes and support in the world, because I wish him the best in the situation he's in. I mean, that includes having problems with the computer, and I hope his computer is able to work again. So we're not gonna have the Final Fantasy XV event. We are gonna have patch 3.3, which is the next thing we're going to do in regards to the story in Final Fantasy XIV. Revenge of the Horde. So it's actually not here in the schedule, but that's what we have. And yes, tomorrow we have 2 streams. One of them is on Team Selfie Gaming. I've actually been streaming there for quite a while, but now we finally made it a formal announcement. You see this cat boy right over me, echoing my form right here? Well, I told you I'm multidimensional, and I take that form when I stream over that channel, Team Selfie Gaming. Now, just a heads up, if you do go and watch my streams there, just keep in mind that it's different rules, and it's almost not really the same at all, but it's almost as if I had another VTuber life. And I would rather you don't talk too much about what I do outside of the stream there. You know, outside of the Team Selfie Gaming stream. Like, oh, Khaiden, when is your next normal stream? Maybe don't ask that question. Maybe it would be better if you don't. Best way I can phrase this. But just be there and show support, and of course, follow Team Selfie Gaming over there. There are things that I for sure do there, like Fall Guys, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I've been playing those a lot over there. We had an interesting Fall Guys stream yesterday. But yeah, we're also gonna have Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy later. I still have to make the waiting room. Hopefully I remember on time. So we're gonna have 2 card games tomorrow, basically. You get in Discord notifications, but feel guilty for not being able to join. Also really cool you start playing Star Rail, totally matches your character. I know, right? First of all, don't worry about not being able to join. It's always nice to have you. It always feels great when you can come and support, but don't feel guilty about it. It's okay, our Nomad. But yeah, Star Rail, we had to start playing it. I'm like, oh no, but Khaiden, you don't have the time. No. We have the time. Illurin! Illurin! My gosh, Illurin.
Have fun with FFXIV, my friend. Enjoy the MSQ. I'll be with you in spirit. Illurin love.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I think it was not as loud as it was supposed to be. But yeah, okay. Actually, let me see my audio settings. Yeah, my audio is quite low. Because I lowered it for other things, I forget what for. Probably for the capture card is what I did, I'm not sure. I'm going to increase the volume a little bit for whatever alert we have next. Illurin! Thanks for being here with me on Spirit. Yes. We were just talking about it, how we changed plans here a little bit. But we will be going towards Revenge of the Horde. And thank you so much for 23 months. you have exploded once again into supernova or remained an explosive supernova wherever you travel in all dimensions, across all dimensions. Yeah. So, Team Selfie Gaming, the change of plans today. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, and Space Gas Echoes. Yeah, Space Gas Echoes earlier today. We couldn't have it. Unfortunately, we couldn't have it. The day got complicated for me. This time it was on my side that things couldn't happen exactly. But we're definitely going to have it again on the Alternative Idol channel. And we'll get there. We'll get there. But for now, we'll continue with the week as normal. And trust me, we will continue with it. I mean, very, very, very hard circumstances aside. No, yeah, I could go on talking about Star Rail as I was talking about. Honkai, you know, K-H-A-I like Khaiden. Honkai Super Star Rail. That's what we should call it now. Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? I'm gonna have to get a week in which I don't have FF14 and I have 2 streams for Honkai at the very least. Maybe when we finish Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy, we can have more streams with that. I still wanted to have at least 1 stream on the YouTube channel every week, but we could have a week or 2 without it, I think. Since we know we have Spacecast Echoes on the Alt Idol channel, it's like that. But yeah. For F14 today, we'll be jumping into it and maybe just doing 2 hours because since, you know, when we do a collab with Alurin, when we do events like this, mostly we do the events released. We do the stuff you have to do in the event and they don't take too long. Combat, if there's any, is very minimal. We don't do something like an instance, a raid, a dungeon or something like that. We don't really do that. So it's something that can really be wrapped up in 2 hours or so. Sometimes we go for longer though if we are able to, and we do more things like PvP, like roulettes, like both, etc. Gold saucer stuff. I've been forgetting to do gold saucer stuff. I keep getting expired tickets. Do I still have my tickets? It might be worth checking that out as soon as we log in. But yeah, we're going to advance to Revenge of the Horde, but we'll still have some things pending there in patch 3.3. So we'll see how things go right there in that regard. So yeah, without any further ado, let's jump into F14. Since we have maybe more limited time today, we can still do amazing things. Trust me, we can still do great things. You know, I gotta say, I love how you picked on me, my ability to play so many games at once and you don't understand how. Meanwhile, you know how to have 2 Twitch channels and a YouTube. My word, man. Wait, it's not my channel. Wait. Yes, I do stream on another channel. And yeah, my YouTube channel. And then there's the Alternative Idol channel. But it's a little bit different than that, you maniac. You sometimes have like 12-hour streams or something like that. I can't really do that. Let me go back to my main self. How long has it been since the last time I played? What the heck? Anyway, it still counts, sir? No, wait. I play stuff like Master Duel, Fall Guys. Admittedly, I have played FF14, but I haven't done stuff as Khaiden. I have done stuff with my other self, Alterborn, because you know I'm a cat boy for that. So yeah. Actually, I forgot to switch to the FF14 screen. Let's go for that. At least I stay on one channel. In a way, it's 4 channels if you think about it. My YouTube channel, the Alternative Idol YouTube channel, the Team Selfie Gaming channel, my Twitch channel. Yeah, I mean, I can't really do Honkai over there because there are certain reasons for it personally, and mostly because I want to show the story here, the advancement through it and all that. The same reason why I wouldn't do Khaiden Tajigen over there unless I'm doing something like roulettes. I mean, Khaiden Tajigen in F14 is what I mean. It's a great effort, thank you, R Nomad. No, yeah. I try not to pat myself on the back about that too much because I try to focus on the task at hand, so to speak. But thank you. And yeah, no, yeah. I still... Sometimes there's a voice in my head, among the many voices that are in my head, but sometimes one of my selves in this multi-dimensional mind of mine tells me, Khaiden, it's time we return to having multiple MMOs. It's time to return to Star Wars: The Old Republic. The Lord of the Rings Online. Oh yeah, let's see if you can make space for Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know. I might have to upgrade my PC for that one, actually. Not just in terms of space. I liberated space recently, actually. There were some things that I was able to delete. Some old VR games and programs that I didn't realize I still had installed. There was a 50 gigabyte one that I was able to uninstall. You know what? Why I was liberating space? You know why I was liberating space? Hold on. I need to zoom in for this. Oh my god. Honkai Star Rail made me want to get back into Genshin, but like play it off stream. And like, I realized that's nearly 200 gigabytes you need to have for Genshin, I think. I still don't have enough space though, which maybe is a blessing, but damn it. Damn it, man. But that's why I would play it off stream, because come on, man, I don't have time for it on the stream. It would be so much fun though, hold on. Star Wars The Old Republic, Lotro. Why don't we try Phantasy Star Online 2 again? It's been many years since I last played it. Excuse me, hold up, bro. Just, you know that Omni-Man meme? Well, picture it like this. Wait, you mean I can't play Honkai Star Rail without getting sucked into the Hoyoverse? That's the neat part, you don't. That's the neat thing, you don't. Damn it! I made a mistake playing Honkai. No, I don't regret it though, I don't regret it. The game is great. Just wanted to say hi real quick, it's great to have you, Eris. Thanks for stopping by. Your equally purple presence is always great, you know that. Now, we are to continue with The Man Within, Revenge of the Horde. See, maybe we should return to World of Warcraft as well. Oh boy, that would be something else too. We could do great things, but yeah. Just waiting for Khaiden to try Honkai Impact 3rd. There's also that one. Epic gave me a notification today for a new update, as if I had the game. I mean, I don't have Honkai on Epic. I just have it like from the download you can make from the website. And he was like, "Oh, well, Epic, why are you teasing me so? Why are you doing that?" My goodness. Where are we going to? The last vigil? Where are we going? Yeah, the last vigil. Woo! Honkai Impact 3rd. Tower of Fantasy I haven't heard much of recently, but I'm also interested in that. And then there were some other games that I'm like, oh man, that looks interesting. It does seem like the Hoyoverse has a situation going on with multiple dimensions. And there was, what was his name, Welt or something like that? That went from Honkai Impact 3rd to Honkai Star Rail. The fact that they share the word Honkai. Tower of Fantasy fell apart? Okay. Maybe for me it would be worth checking out though, because there's it looked kind of fun. But anyway, let's not talk about that too much. Your main hockey rink, and they still have the photo of me and my team when we won a tournament in 2017. That's a while ago. Man, 2017 still feels like a recent year, but it also doesn't feel like a recent year. Both that and 2018, but in different ways. Those years that end in 7, yeah, they've treated me well. They've seen some exciting things in them. Though 2017 was a bit weird with some of the things that went down. Like, for example, Star Wars. The Last Jedi, that was weird. For me, at least. Honkai Impact and Star Rail are connected via Welt and 2 other certain characters I shall not name. Okay. Well, at least it would be easy enough, famous last words, if I just go for Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact 3rd. See, they share the word Impact too. Everything is connected. But yeah, it's like an Arctic Entertainment situation with their many games. In a way, it's like the Final Fantasy games. Being in separate dimensions, but also sometimes having connections. Oh, that's a nice rhyme. Hold on. Let me make a note of that. Being in separate dimensions, but having connections. Oh, that is great right there. I'm gonna save it for stuff. Yeah. Hello, Blaine. What MSQ quest are you on? The Man Within is called as, I believe, the first one in the 3.3 content. Revenge of the Horde. Technically speaking, Honkai Impact is sort of prequel to Star Rail. The thing is, I was considering is maybe playing it off stream and all that. Right now, the almost 200 gigabytes. Wait, how much space do I have right now that I liberated? No, actually, it's only like a bit over 100, but well, it's 100 and 100 across 2 different drives, right? Oh no, actually, I have exactly 200 in one drive, 128 on another. Okay, but I need to save that for content creation stuff, for video production stuff, potentially depending on what I'm working on. So right now, that's what I'm doing. I gotta buy new drives, both internal and external, but that's gonna come later. But oh man, yeah, you know what? It was a saving grace that I couldn't go for Genshin because it was so big. Feels like some games that have more stuff in them have less of a size. A fewer gigabyte. But anyway. Let's talk to the house for Tom Knight. Ah, Master Tajikin. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alfino wishes a word with you. Welcome, Master Tajikin. Shall I show you inside the manor? Don't play Honkai Impact 3rd off stream. I will literally stalk you and watch your reactions to stuff in it. Ah, you're making it so difficult, Alurin! I can't stream 7 days a week for 8 hours every single day. I wish I could, but I can't. Okay? Look, the schedule is loaded as it is. And I wouldn't really do it on... No, on the Team Double Gaming stream, we have different strategies for what we're doing. We usually go for 2-hour streams for each stream. It's my opportunity to be able to do stuff in Fall Guys and Master Duel as well. Though, you know, I have a different approach there. And then, it's complicated. Even if I just consider my own stream and nothing else, it's complicated. Okay? Oh, the House for Tam Manservant has a triple triad duel. The other day I was watching somebody stream Final Fantasy VIII, and I realized triple triad comes from there. Or at least it seems to, because they use the exact same music they use here for that. I didn't know exactly which game it came from. I thought it was 7 because the Gold Saucer is from 7, I think. Just swap Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd every other week. We're never gonna finish! Can you imagine if I did that with FF14 and 11? Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go back to 11. I'm gonna do it with F14. Final Fantasy Friday, right? Okay, let's alternate the games. That was something I kind of considered. Yeah. Why don't we do that instead? See how you like it. See how you like it, since you're suggesting it. Alright, let's start with good old Lucia. Oh yeah, you mentioned the Hosh Fan minion, right? Yeah. I must have the Hosh Fan minion. Speaking of Hosh Fan, yeah, come back to me, my friend. Come back to me. This is your revival, in a way. Let's capture Emanuelaine, who did nothing wrong, or barely anything wrong anyway. Let's do better Volnir. I can't say the name, sorry. FF games are way bigger than Hoyoverse games. That is true, that is true. But I'm still gonna do it. We got Honora. Okay, did I have the Honora card? Oh, wait. Let's sort this blasted inventory. Okay, that doesn't help. I'll talk to my retainer some other time or whatever. Let's have a few more duels if we can. I mean, what is great about Honkai Star Rail is that we're still within the first year. 2.0 just launched or whatever. I know there's like a new expansion of sorts going on. A new area. I've seen a little bit of it. I try not to spoil myself too much from watching other people's streams, but I do watch them to an extent. And I can sort of see what they're doing. You know what? Let's do this. It's all for the sake of getting Hosh Font. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I can pay that price. Or can I? Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. Actuarial. I can catch Actuarial back like this. Or no, not back. Yeah. That worked out. Rematch. We're never gonna get going with the story at this rate. Yeah, let's do it with Bards again. Did I have Squall? I'm still missing a few of the Warriors of Light, like the Final Fantasy protagonists. We had that great triple triad stream on Card Game Week last year. Curious to see what the next Kamen Rider is gonna be later this year. And to see how I feel about that. You know what, we're gonna do it like this. And to see if we can make a streaming week out of it. We did Battle Royale week for Geats. We did Card Game week for Gatchart, which I still haven't even watched. By the way, today I encourage you all, Tajigang, to put all sorts of animated emotes in the chat. Preferably the ones from my channel, but whatever you have that can work. There's Twitch global emotes that are animated as far as I know, because they're displaying animated at last. Did those 3 emotes that Alluring posted display? When I put some emotes in the starting soon screen, they displayed animated from my Stream Elements thingy. And they didn't used to do that. They finally have done it, so they look great. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's get back to Triple Triad. What the hell? Let's just do this. No, it is a good strategy, actually. Getting Honora back like that. Okay, let's get with a mana lane like this. Well, we'll have to do this. Oh, these are a bit close. Actuarelde for Tom. Did I have that? And that is the card that I was missing. There we go. There we go. We got what we were looking for. Okay, I couldn't see. The emo's display? I might have to like refresh the browser source or something. BRB later. See ya. You have a good time, Eris. Whatever it is you're doing. Thanks for stopping by. The science will find a way. I just know we will. Talk to Alfino. Yes, let's continue. Let's continue. Ah, Khaiden, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you describe his fateful transformation at Asisla, I fear him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Yishtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad am I that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Very well then. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Oh yeah, thanks for the hydrate, Eris. You missed conference? Which one was that? Oh, the conference, right. We just talked about it. I love that scene too. At least, you know, what I liked about it was that the crowd, though still a mob, they finally understood the assignment. And they got angry at Nidhogg, not at dragons. They were like, kill Nidhogg, not kill all dragons, right? Thanks for the hydrated left, Eris. But yeah, that was the great thing about it. So we'll see where that goes. If anything, what was great about that was that they made a martyr. Though she's not dead, but they made a martyr out of Vidofnir. And basically, they saw a dragon killing another dragon, so that's gonna make dragons look good, and the alliance between humanity and dragons look more legit. Oh yeah, dragons can kill each other too. Look at that. It's not about all dragons being our enemy, truly. They just have good people and bad people among them. That's it. That's what I liked about it. Nidhogg, you idiot. Look at what you've done. You've united the enemy against you. Nidhogg Stinian Hog. There you go. The name does this establishment a disservice. Remarkably few of its patrons seem inclined to drink their way to oblivion. I do begin to see why Tataru chose to work here. Interesting. Interesting. A tavern where nobody's drinking themselves to unconsciousness. Heaven Sword team finally kicking in at the end of that cutscene made it even better. Did it? I don't remember. Hello, Humbert. Great to have you here. Let us talk then.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humors.
Sounds great. If you have some tea though, can you try that technique on tea?
But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Great, Alphino.
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
We're upgrading Dawn Trail. Those cat ears that she has on her
Pray, cast your mind
outfit.
back to the moment of Estinian's transformation.
Or Mog ears.
Do you recall how you described it to us?
Mm-hmm.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
You're getting buffed with the power of art.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
That doesn't sound good. He sounds
Then he
very
is
dead.
lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else.
You know, it does feel almost like a Darth Vader Anakin situation here. Only that Anakin did not become Darth Vader. Darth Vader was another entity that possessed Anakin. This is different.
And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
Simple as that, I assume.
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
What if it does the opposite?
No.
What if it does the opposite?
By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
What was his name? What was the name of the dragon that possessed me? Not possessed me, but did something kind of like that. What was his name? Can anybody remind me in the chat? Gang. It's not Craze Velgar, is it? What was the name? Midgard Sumner. Yeah. There we go. Midgard Sumner. Thank you, Blin. I already had a dragon inside of me in a way, right? What if I do it with Nidhogg? I should be the one that does it because then Nidhogg wouldn't be able to enter my body like that. Oh, it's Nidhogg's that. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah. I have experience with that. And Heidelin's protection, is it still here? Because something happened with Heidelin and Memphilia, right? I still don't quite get what's going on there, but yeah. I should be the one that does it then. There would be less danger then. It's likely not to possess me.
What other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Alpina.
Ah, I found you at last.
Honora. Dear Honora, what's up? What is it now?
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Give me a second. Let me see. We can do more volume here.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
Sir Emmerich. What is it now? Are you finally holding that knight accountable?
Duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Are we finally holding that blasted knight that threw the second arrow accountable? Or am I gonna have to burn Ishgard? Forget about Nidhogg. I don't think he really possessed you more, just haunted you and severed your powers? He was inside of me in a certain way, I think. He basically replaced Heidelin's protection as well when he did that. Far from being what Nidhogg is doing right now with Estinian, but still. There's something there, I think.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Well, Sir Emmerich is very reasonable, at the very least. I know it will be a productive conversation with him. He tends to make the right decisions. It's Sir Emmerich. What's up, Kryl?
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Makazero. I was just talking about you, my friend.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
It can do both, actually. It could be both. I find that it's a combination of both things. Hi, Daddy Meaty. There we go. What's going on now?
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon.
It started to unite them.
But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over.
No, now it's a different war. Now it's a different war.
And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Sounds like a better thing than what we got. We will unite with dragons to fight Nidhogg's dragons. That's what's gonna happen, so we still unite. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on. Why wouldn't that be what happens? That's what happens, right? Alright, Sir Emmerich, let's talk. It should be the unification I'm thinking it is. If not, then Ishgard is more stupid than I thought. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? I wonder too, Alfino. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of Atropine in advance? Or mayhap they have located a that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Or we're holding that stupid knight accountable? We held the man in lane accountable, now that stupid knight that shot that second arrow. I'm not gonna forget this. I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna let you go of it until you address it. I'm not gonna let it go.
My friends,
like Rick Astley.
I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
What would you have of us?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Midgard Stormer? What? Atoya?
You speak of Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr. It should be Hraesvelgr. We finally united. He would be more open to it, but well, no, he didn't want to fight, right? Where to say, but that sound painful? One dragon fight, a dragon's emotions over something don't fade with time. They feel it at its most intense at all times. That sounds like me. That sounds like me with what I said. It's no wonder Nidhogg has been fierce for so long, not that it forgives his actions, but explains them a bit. Yeah. He's gone too far, though.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
And now, with that in mind, Hraesvelgr...
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... How shall I put this?
Well, we need to give it a try.
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard.
It's mostly, again, it was mostly Hraesvelgr not wanting to fight Nidhogg. and just being, I give up. This is too much. But maybe I recall incorrectly?
Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state.
I forgot about that.
Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Forgot he was acting head. Make it official. Maybe not. Alphino?
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you.
Don't mention it, don't mention it. After everything
The
we've
city
been
is
through.
yours, First Commander.
After all the work we've done together. Oh, here we go though.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Please don't have something bad going on in Ishgard by the time we return. Don't forget, Nidhogg has one goal and momentum to bring an end to the world of men out of pure unbridled revenge, and Ishgard knows this. As Nidhogg gathers his final army of 1,000 dragons to destroy Ishgard and race south into other countries, Ishgard is preparing for all out wars. They are the final defense in the north, also why Ishgard is hesitant to try to save Estinian. Only Alphino and other Warrior of Light have hope to save everyone, man and dragon alike. Hope to save everyone, I mean... But it's... Yeah, you're right about Estinian, but it's only Estinian. Not that I don't care about him, but... To save everyone, I mean... Again, if they kill Nidhogg and Estinian, everybody's saved as well. It's Estinian we're trying to save as well. That's the thing that's making us be all anxious and going out of our way for something... For a difficult task. But if we just went for... If we had realized, well, Estinian is lost, we have to kill him. We have to kill his body with Nidhogg. Okay. At least it would be... At least it would still be the saving of everyone, as long as Nidhogg is defeated. That's the part I don't get. No, everybody's unified. But of course, this is a precarious situation, but at least we're unified in it. We're not doing something stupid like blaming all dragons for what Nidhogg is doing. Not anymore. Estinian at this point is a symbol that we can save not just everyone, but also our friends. There's also that. But it's still something a bit different than what I'm talking about, I think. Hopefully I've made it clear enough. I somehow doubt that Hraesvelgr will be pleased to see us. But for Estinian's sake, and that of countless others, I suppose we must risk his displeasure. If anything, he might be expecting us. We lost enough along the way for the sake of the greater good. Yeah, I'm not saying we should do the sake of the greater good, but I'm saying that even if we had no choice but to do it, things wouldn't be bad. And the future would look bright. Not for us, maybe, but it would look bright for Ishgard and the union of man and dragon. In that way. But of course, we gotta do more than that. We gotta do more than that. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. To Khaiden and I, Ishgard is a second home. To me, it's the first home, Alphino, although some things lately have made me maybe want to move out. But we could be doing better. After the many battles we have fought on and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet not known to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at Zenith and the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it's best that we pay a visit to Annick's shrine. Hold on! April! So good to see you! April! We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king. By the blood with an invasion from another dimension from April channel. April, thank you so much. First of all, before I forget to do it, let me give you a shout out. It's great to have you. It's been a while. I hope your stream went well. Yeah, it's good that you caught me. We're having a stream later than usual. Okay, you had just chatting, at least to finish the stream. It's great. US Homeland Security, thanks for the follow. You're a superstar now. And welcome all raiders. I am the multi-dimensional Tajikin Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber V Singer form. We are many cosmic minds joined together to form a single entity on a higher plane of existence. We have a late night FF14 stream. It was originally going to be a little bit different than what we're doing today, because usually we are able to start earlier on Friday, but the plans changed, and also my Friday kind of got complicated, but we still had it on the scheduled time, so it's good to be here. But yeah, I'm doing great. Homeland Security, great to see you. I hope it's okay to call you that. Also welcome Takatsuki-sen, and again, welcome everybody from April's channel. April, if you need to go rest and all that, it was great to see you. Thanks for leaving the raid. If you need to do something else, by all means do that. Thanks so much, April. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while, but it is good to have you here. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit then. That's what makes this nice though. Everyone asks so much of the Warrior of Light and Science that we lose our humanity along the way. Is that what's going on? Well, no matter what, the coming siege of Ishgard will shake the course of this game and its story in many, many ways. Oh dear, oh dear. Almost 3 AM, so I'm going to sleep. Had lots of fun today. You have a great sleep, April. Oyasumi nakai. And thank you once again for the raid. I'll see you around, alright? I'll see you again. Oh yeah, we are preparing for a war, so the invasion from another dimension comes in. We'll have invasions coming up here. Nidhogg is going to invade Ishgard right now. We're in patch 3.3, as you can see from the title. By the way, you can all answer the question in the title. What is your favorite post-expansion patch? I don't know if I have a favorite just yet, but it's something here in Heavensward. Something surely. Actually, maybe 3.2 that we just did? Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Dragoons to the front, archers to the back. There we go. Where are the astrologians, Elurin? Where am I? Where are the black mages? They're somewhere in the middle, probably. We're somewhere in the middle. Well, you're a monk? Oh yeah, you go to the front. You're gonna punch people in the face and kick them. Punch people One Punch Man style, Captain Falcon style, and kick them Rider style. Men Rider style. There you go. There you go. Healers are everywhere? Yeah, there you go. Healers should be everywhere, I guess. There we go. How many healers do we have? I don't know. It's an army, let's say, of 3,000 people. 1,000 of them are healers? No, that's too much. Maybe 500. Let's say. Anyway. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best that we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You're seeking advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Bidofnir. We should do that. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have great consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands then. To the Dravanian Forelands. Well, we gotta have a battle strategy right there, hey? As long as we don't do the crane wing formation from Philip from Overlord. If you watched the Overlord anime, you saw this unique individual called Philip. There's a part that left out from the novels though, where he does this thing called crane wing formation and it's hilarious. Wish they would have shown that, but I guess they didn't have time. They rushed things too much just to have the 12 episodes. But I digress. I'm gonna get back to anime. Alright, I'm gonna get back to it. I've been catching up to Freerin. They entered something that I call the exam arc. The examination arc. For those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm glad I did because all those episodes end on such cliffhangers that I'm glad I'm binge watching them. Oh my god, they would have killed me every week. They would have murdered me with those cliffhangers they did. One of those was a literal cliffhanger, in a way. Alright, let's travel to Annex Shrine. See, right now, I'm waiting. I'm hoping it arrives okay because, you know, I ordered it from another country, basically, but I ordered a replacement cable for my Oculus Rift CV1. Because when I watched anime in virtual reality, or anything really, it was one of the best experiences ever. Using big screen, using virtual desktop and stuff like that. And I want to get back to that. Oh, did we just... Hey, we just summoned Midgard's armor for the mount. That is very fitting. Very fitting right here. Perfect. There's Vidofnir. Because I'm using random mount roulette. So it could have been any of my mounts, but it was Midgard's armor. Yes. Vidofnir. Are you okay? Tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? I keep changing my mind on doing it like this because it takes a lot to do it, but I'm gonna try doing reverb again. Tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Dost thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I call friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Somal, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Hraesvelgur's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. Oh, this deserves a screenshot. That should be a quote for... That should be a quote for the quote list right there from Sir Emmerich. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. That is such a good line, Flynn. I agree. Almost like that line from the 9th Doctor in Doctor Who. They're like... The Dalek is telling him... I think it's the Dalek that was telling him that, right? What are you then? Coward or monster? You know, you have to do what you have to do in the Time War. It was something like that in the dialogue. But you ran away. You did... You mostly tried to avoid combat. So what are you then? A monster or a coward? And the Doctor replied, coward. Immediately he replied, coward. Coward any day. You can call it whatever you like. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Ever the diplomat, Alphino. I'm curious to see what Hraesvelgur is gonna say. Let's get this apple strudel. That sounds delicious. Have a nice pizza waiting for me for dinner after the stream. Oh yes, oh yes. They still have this weekend association with ordering food and something, right? Oh, it's a weekend. Let's order some food. Even though on weekends I work, this is another work day for me, especially Saturdays now. 2 streams. I have yet another job that has hours in it. That's gonna be tomorrow for me. But still, if anything, it makes it even better for me. If you're gonna order special food that you pay extra for, or at least is nice, do it on a work day, because the weekend, or at least a day off, is already special because it's a day off, you know? Well, depends on your job and what you feel of it. This one I love, and it's not about the days off for being a streamer for me. But I'm not necessarily talking about that. Lucia's report described Annick's shrine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the Demon of Dragons. Demesne Demon, that is a word I don't think I've ever seen before. Or if I have, kinda sounds familiar, but no, I'm not sure. Let me take a look at the definition.
Domain.
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 Land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use. Possession of real property in one's own right. Domain. It's like saying domain, right? I think it comes from there. Or rather, domain comes from this. Like chauffeur. 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 You have two spellings for that one. Rendezvous never did get another spelling, though. It's the domain of dragons, what he said, basically. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's talk to Harry's Gracevelger. Though I expected no better answer from B. Dovnir, I take little pressure from having been proven right. It would seem that a presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one grey worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Alphino. Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, Khaiden. We shall join you outside Moghome. Moghome! It's good to return there, though. Let's go. By the way, I feel like I didn't properly shout out April now that I think about it. April, we had a collab. I was gonna say earlier this year. No. It's March 1st. It still feels like early in the year. It's still early, damn it. It's still the early part of the year. Like, not even the first 90 days. No, it's like the first 30 days. The first 5% of the year, damn it. Come on. Come on. I have done a lot. You know, January and February have been very eventful. Mostly in a good way. And I've been doing many different things every day. Just to make the passage of time be slower, you gotta do a lot, I guess. And that can be just, you know, reading a lot of books and just doing it every day, or doing different quests on a game every day. That alone can do a lot, trust me. I've traveled through dimensions a lot. I know what it's like. I just gotta do it more, because some days I'm like, I just wanna lay in bed and do nothing. But even when I feel that way, it actually benefits me to do more. But yeah, you know, it still feels like it's early. But no, yeah, earlier than you would think. It kind of helps with the passage of time, but it still doesn't undo it. It's one of the best things you can do, though. I mean, it's not like, oh, well, it's the best I can do, but it's almost nothing. No. It's still something really great. We're experiencing a lot. The Doctor Who journey I've been taking, for example, has been... because I've been doing so many different stories nearly every day. But I digress. April, we had a collab with many other VTubers. And she was great. She was very lovely. And so, go check her out and follow and everything. Now, we were... Oh yeah, Moghome is not this way. There's still some parts of some maps I need to uncover. The good old Moghome, yes. I'm gonna keep wearing this outfit for now. Yeah, when I saw the Black Mage outfit, I was like, this could be better. Or actually, you know what? I should switch to Astro. Right, this is what I was wearing for Astro. No, I had an Astrologian outfit that I still think would work well. What is great about this outfit is that I got parts of it around here. There were vendors around here that sold this. Yeah, one of those. The Emptier of Porces, maybe? Let's take a look at the Mender of Sticks. Being around Moogles is always one of the best things ever in Final Fantasy. Those sounds they make all the time. My god, I love them so much. It heals your depression, you might say. The Lord Commander seems lost for words. Nor can I blame him. I recall being similarly awestruck when I first beheld this vista. I know, right? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I'm glad you got to see this, Sir Emmerich. I heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of His Majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Isael yet walked at our side. This has been a little while now, hasn't it? This is Mogling? Friend Miss Mugu. Kupopo? Is that you, Khaiden? Oh, the music. Oh. Ah, if it isn't Moglin? No, Moglin I think is the leader. Don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. Hey, that's okay. I forget names a lot. Okay? I forgot the names of many people I met. Trust me. I don't think it's the name that Alfino forgot, though. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Khaiden? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. How could I forget you, Moglin? Did you mistake me for that overstuffed throne warmer? I'm Moghan, the courageous Moogle who guided you to Zenith, Kupo. I'm sorry, Moghan. Because I was saying Moglin already, and he was there as a dialogue option. I just had to say it. I'm sorry, Moghan. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogham, Kupo? This is what brings us. This happened. Ah, another audience with old Hraesvelgr. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. Forgot about that. That is good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. While the winds are in our favor. Dear Moghan, we'll talk again, okay? Bye-bye, bye-bye. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Moglin is the name I remember the most because it's the race of... They kind of were based on Muggles, but kind of are their own thing, but... The race of beings introduced in Arctic's entertainment and Adventure Quest and stuff like that. Twilly, the Moglin. Sometimes I really confuse the names though. Pardon me if I say it wrong sometimes. Oh, we can just teleport. Let's teleport to Zenith. This mount is great, isn't it? Especially for being airborne like this. It really is great. Welcome back, Eris. Glad you could make it back already. Let's see over here. Yeah, it is here, isn't it? It's been a while. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna go great, isn't it? I want to see what Hraesvelgr says, though. We must win Hraesvelgr to our cause. Failing this, and Ishgar's fate is all but sealed. Well, it's a tall task, Sir Emmerich. Pray, sound the horn, Khaiden. Who knows, though? Who knows? If anybody can do it, it's Alfino. And also Sir Emmerich. They're great diplomats. Me, I try my best. But I don't do it as well as they do. Thanks for the hydrate, Eris. Here we go. That melody is actually so nice. I forgot. Okay, let me stretch as well. While Hraesvelgr comes in. Here we go. Dear Hraesvelgr. It's gonna be voiced, isn't it? You dare summon me again, mortals?
Great Hraesvelgr. 'Tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelgr. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
To parley? Think as though thy purpose unclear to me. Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brute brother. Well, of course he knew that. Don't act so surprised.
Foresaw mine intent.
I but read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scribe the answer in mine. Thy beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone in despairing at the murder of our brute sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day, my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. It is only Shiva's gentle dream that prevented me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. I permit my children to offer or deny thee aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brute brother's coming. That thou wast there as more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance. Not at all what it is, Gracevelger.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Oh, I think I'm starting to get it. Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence? That whole talk we've been doing about Estinian, saving Estinian. Do we have to save Nidhogg as well? Maybe he's not completely beyond saving. I've been thinking we have to kill him. We're gonna have a final villain that we do kill in Heaven's Door Part 2, let's say. But we save Nidhogg as well is what we need to do, maybe. And if we say this to Gracevelger, then maybe we have something. Let's continue.
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear a Zell upon your back?
Isael. Titus deluded Isael, child that lament her past sin, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brute brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Was thou have me slain my own sibling to save a city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide.
I can see what Gracevelger is gonna say to that. Oh well, but you are men, you are humans, you kill each other like that. You're treacherous. But now, let's see.
That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Thou wilt strike down thy friend, then by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred. There he is! Give me, my child. The servants of Heidelin envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance? A shadow cast by thy brute brother's rage. I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee onto greater remorse. Yeah, I think Emmerich is realizing for the first time I have Midgardsormr traveling with me. We have a couple of good dialogue choices here. Let's go for the first one. While this shade of vengeance remains, the future will be uncertain. Nidhogg's transformation into Rage Incarnate is in part of mine own doing. I rendered unto him mine eye and empower his revenge thereby. But 'tis the purity of my brute brother's wrath that lended him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? Substeen, I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall await thee in the ruins wherein Ratatoskr once dwelt. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of my trial. We're gonna fight him? Is that what's gonna happen? Woohoo! We are really getting somewhere though. This is good. We really are getting somewhere here with Hraesvelgr. Oh, hello, Kupo. Those sounds, those Moogle sounds, they're the best. Why are they so good? Well, here we go then. Here we go then. This is incredibly epic, as it should be. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. Wouldn't say they're mundane, Alphino, but I am used to them. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hraesvelgr spoke. Was Sir Emmerich able to see Midgardsormr? Didn't it give you Koopa weapon at some point? I think it makes Koopa noises. I had one. I remember there was one I picked up. Not sure if... You didn't give it to me, right, Flynn? You gave me another one, I guess. I have it as a black mage. I just haven't used the staff in a while because... Taji Gang, you have kept giving me such great weapons. You're all so great. I needed to use them. I needed to use them. So yeah. But we can keep switching between them. Or was that a weapon you gave me, Blaine? I could have sworn I picked it up myself and then I went to use it. Maybe it's another weapon. I'm not sure. I don't know. Come, my friends. Let us not keep our escort waiting. The crafted version so it glows? Then it's a different one. It's a different one than the one I'm thinking about. The one I was thinking about I got from Good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May His Majesty always be spoken of with grace. There's Maggie. Wait, what are we doing flying? Well, we still need to uncover the map, but that's not what we're doing today. Oh, it's over here. Okay, it is over here. Imperious Wyvern. Remember now the crafting one I gave you looks the same but glows. Yeah, with everything I've been using and now being astrologian, well, things are different, but yeah. Time for drag race. Bye. What? Oh, I thought you were talking about what was gonna happen in the game. Okay. Hey, Blaine, thanks for stopping by. It's always good to have you. It's the same dialogue, right? For the sake of Ishgard, I shall overcome whatever trial is placed before me. And I have no doubt that you will do the same, Khaiden. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Door guy now accessible. Oh, this is a duty. Right, okay. It's gonna be with 7 other people, isn't it? I should switch to Black Mage then. I should switch to Black Mage. For the first time I'm learning it. I feel like I could do confidently, I could confidently heal, but not in one that I'm still learning because I don't know the mechanics. I mean, even the previous ones I've done, I don't remember all the mechanics. I still don't know what you have to do to avoid falling over for Leviathan. Just kind of stick to the center, I guess. But I think there was more to it than that. You can tell me in the chat, Tajigang. Ah, okay, this is a dungeon. Wish I could join, don't worry, Alurin. If anything, we might do it with NPCs. We're doing it with... Yeah, I mean, we're doing it with Ser Emmerich. Temple Banneret. I mean, I would like to see what Ser Emmerich is gonna say. And it's all of us, right here. Let's just do it, let's just do it. We just get into it right away. It is gonna make it take longer. So there's that. But that's okay. Maybe I should have gone Astro. Well, we're already here. I'm not gonna exit and then enter again. It's okay. I thought it was gonna be a trial against Trace Belger. But no. Oh, this is gonna be another dungeon I love, I can just tell. Story NPCs for the win. Yeah. You know what? I think I do want to be Astrologian here. Oh, Sor Kai. I just realized it's Kai like Khaiden. This is my dungeon. Khaiden. Sor Khaiden. That's what we get. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You spell it like that. This is a very interesting coincidence. The other day, I tweeted about this. There's this Kaioshin from Dragon Ball Super. From Dragon Ball, I should say. From Universe 11. The Kaioshin from Universe 11. Who we saw a lot of in the Tournament of Power, right? Because Universe 11 was a big part of it. His name is just Kai. But when they write it in English, it has K-H-A-I. Just like my name. Kai, just like that. Makes me really glad that I stylize it with the H in there. Because when you write it in Japanese, it's just the same as if you write Khaiden without the H. In a way. Take a look at these Cloud Gardeners. Oh, maybe it's good that I'm Black Mage for this. And Ser Emmerich is the tank. I love that. I love that. I usually do my first run of any story dungeon with NPCs now. Maybe I'll start doing the same at Lurin. Though it's great to have you all participate with me when possible. I mean, we're gonna have plenty of chances for that anyway. For dungeons that don't have NPCs available, and for trials and stuff like that. We'll do it for sure. We have plenty of group content that we're gonna do like that. If you want to leave and switch to Astro, and feel free to. No penalties because NPCs, that's true. But that's okay. Let's keep going like this for now. Let's keep going like this. Down with you.
Away with you.
Away with you. Off you go. Temple Banneret, I assume, is just going to be silent. But still. Let us prove our worth, my friends. Aye, beyond a shadow of a doubt, they said earlier. Just missed the dialogue, though. I'm going to try to read the dialogue out loud as well. Go for it, Sir Emmerich. Makes sense that he's a tank now that I think about it. He's there to shoulder all the burdens from Ishgard. To get all the pain of his citizens for them. So yeah. Alphino as healer is also great. If you go for Meteor as the protagonist of F14 and as the player character, for me it's a party of characters rather than one player character, but anyway. If you go for Meteor, then Ser Emmerich, who the enemies are underestimating apparently, wouldn't be the tank because Meteor is a paladin, right? Cool thing about thinking story NPCs in dungeons is sometimes they will say cool dialogue or drop extra lore. Yeah, that's what's great about it. And we are focusing on the story here, right? So we're doing it like that. Worry not though, we will be doing things together. If we do get Fall Guys back in here, like here on my main channel, yes, we will, on my channel I should say, we will be doing it with viewers for sure. Look at that. Look at that enemy right there. You know, maybe I should make this be my favorite dungeon because it has Kai in the name. It's Khaiden's Kai. For heaven's sake, for heaven's sword's sake, this is made for me. Universe 11 is made for me. I'm gonna have to visit. I mean, the Pride Troopers are very tokusatsu-like characters. So, yeah. Bad thing about this, sometimes they are absolutely stupid when it comes to mechanics. I've seen it here and there, yeah. Like, dodge the AoE! Dodge the AoE! You're gonna die! You're gonna die! What are you doing? But yeah. And the other downside is that it takes you longer. They follow your pace and they're not gonna pull a ton, which is a good thing in itself too, but it's bad because it takes longer. If you are the tank though, maybe it takes less time because you can pull more, but or maybe not because they might not be able to handle a lot of enemies. That too. I mean, the ones that really are stupid are the Grand Company recruits. When you do those leading missions, I forgot what they're called again. By the way, let me know if the game is too loud. I did increase the volume a little bit. We should be at around the same volume, I think, but I'm not sure. The thing is, when we're in combat, there are more sounds going on. But yeah, like, you're supposed to tell them to get out of the AoE, but it's so difficult. So difficult to do it properly. And when you have a lot of ads in a boss fight, they don't attack them. Quadrant runs have given me nightmares, so yeah. Is when you have ads in a boss fight that it gets super tough because they, you know, the ads that you have to kill, otherwise they buff the boss, or you have to kill them in a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough right there. Let's take care of that Cloud Gardener. That's not the Cloud we know and love in Final Fantasy. You're not the Cloud we like. Man, that those Final Fantasy VII remakes look so nice, but I want to play them until after I completed the original, which I eventually will. Eventually. Yeah, Elmo Fire for that. Well, here's the fire. Now let's go for Bleed Zara. Oh, by the way, I have some new redeems. Some of these are redeems that haven't been here for a while. Take a look at the redeems you can do with Star Particles, Taji Gang. Take a look at them. I want to bring your attention. I did remove a couple, one or two, and I changed the prices of some, but mostly it's the same. There are three main redeems I want you to take a look at. One of them is I will call out all attack names out loud. Of course, it's only when applicable. Don't redeem that in a karaoke stream, for example. You're just gonna waste Star Particles. And I can't give refunds. So, it would make me call out every skill name out loud. You might find that I'm already doing that if I'm playing something like Honkai that's turn-based, but for something like F14, I might not be doing that. Especially if I'm in a voice call. Even if I'm in a voice call, I'm gonna do it if you redeem that. Okay? I call it out for like 3 minutes or something. And the biggest ones are if you have a ton of Star Particles. Maybe I should increase the price if I find that it's still a low number. You can all achieve that. What was it? 25,000 to make me do a 6-hour stream. We still have to schedule it though. We still have to make it fit into the schedule. Make sure it does fit. But if you have enough particles, you can have a game of your choice. And you can still make me play something like Lotro as long as I can install it, or if I uninstalled it. I didn't uninstall Lotro though. And the other one is for 50,000. Maybe I should increase the price after all. Where you get to make me do a long stream. You chose FF14? Why? Make me choose Honkai, Lurin. Just kidding. Alright. Yeah, I gave you the power. What power have I given you? You know what? We should increase the bloody price, shouldn't we? Oh, for Heaven's Sword's sake! Well, for the sake of Heaven's Sword, we're gonna do it, Lurin. For the sake of Heaven's Sword. Because we should do all the story. It reasons especially if you spend so many particles, that you should have a choice on what the content we do on this, right? Make this man finish Heaven's Sword already. I do have to fit it into the schedule though. I'm not sure where it would fit. You know what? Actually, my Sundays are getting freed up. I'm getting Sundays to be free now. Oh, yes. You play yourself, sir. Yeah, I don't know about the prices for that, but I think 50,000 is still high enough. I don't know. I might put it at 50 and 100,000. Maybe not. Maybe not. 12 hours is a lot. But we'll schedule it. I would ideally want to go for one that you would be able to watch as well, Allurin. And I don't know how Sundays are for you, because I'm feeling like it's going to be a future Sunday. Not next Sunday. The Sunday after that, so a little bit further into March. Took almost all my points. Okay, then it is a reasonable price. I mean, we should do more polls as well. Polls where you can vote with particles. We should do more polls. We can maybe do one right now for what is your favorite expansion for Heaven's Sword? I don't know. 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, like Heaven's Sword itself, or the later expansions. See, the great thing about doing dungeons like this is that I can pause and talk to you like that, but it also makes them take longer, so let's keep going, let's keep going. Oh, is that a Moogle enemy? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, here we go. I love this dungeon. I don't know, even if it's got if it has Kai in the name, that library fantasy palace thing from Matoya's place was so good though. Oh, the music. Hold on, listen to the music. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, that's the music we needed. Oh, and yeah, it reminds me of Dancing Calcabrina as well. We have such fun music going on here. Whimsical. Oh, but the danger is still very much real, isn't it? Good game, mugga. There it is. Could I attack the NPCs? The ads, I mean? Maybe not. I'm busy Sunday morning, but free in the afternoons and evenings usually. Well, it's a 12-hour stream, so it would be able to happen. Right now, it really is looking like the only day I would be available, alluring for a 12-hour stream, is on Sundays. Down with you! But the fact that I do have a day is a good thing. I mean, I actually wasn't thinking about that when I opened up the new redeem. I just felt like it was a good time to return it. But no, we have it available. Just, you know, it might be 2 or 3 weeks from now. So yeah, if you will permit me, next week we won't have F14 and we'll have Honkai. Of course, we should still talk. Of course, it depends on what your availability is, because, you know, if we can still do the FF14, FF15 collab, the only other time we would have left is this next week, right? But, well, it depends on that. Anyway, let me see if I can pay attention to the fight here. My switch light is missing, actually missing. Ares, I hope you can find it. Go do what you need to do to find it, okay? My goodness, my goodness. Uh-oh, let's get away from there. Whoops, I think I took some damage there. No, I'm fine, I'm fine. There, Emmerich is the one that had poison there for a moment. Oh, there's music. We did get some bad Muggles here, unfortunately. I was about to say Moglins. Did I receive the damage there? I did. I tried to move, I'm sorry.
I have my pride, I have my pride.
Right, so they don't get affected. I'm getting used to the mechanics. I think it's good that I didn't come in as Astro after all. One limit break ready. They might use a limit break. All depends on how PC repair goes. Wish me luck. You know I'm sending you all the best vibes, Allurin. No pressure, no pressure. I just needed to mention it though. There's no pressure. And especially because I haven't played 15 yet. So I don't know when they'll open the collab again. I might be okay not playing it at all, but if I see we're not gonna have the collab, then I'll play it off stream. Down with you. I'm not gonna do it on stream. I think it's okay if I don't. Unless we collab, you know? No, let's focus on the Heaven's Sword story. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a 12-hour stream with F14, and then let's have 2 Honkai streams on the week before that, then. My excuse to do that. I don't think I've been forgetting about Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy. We're gonna have it tomorrow. That's still a priority. It does look like we're close to finishing it, but I don't know how much grinding I'll need. for the Grandmasters to get the right cards and all that, and then my rival is probably gonna be the champion just like blue. At last to my bed and run to apart my room, not in the room. Yeah, Ares, just go do what you need to do. It's okay. Wishing you the best. The best thing you can do is to immediately take action to find it. I mean, take more action. Let's see what we got for treasure. Viking bangles. Okay. I assume we have to come here. Whee! Oh, I wanted to see them fly. I wanted to see the rest of the party fly. Is there Emmerich and Alpino? And of course, I'm not forgetting my dear Temple Banner right here. Coming in as a... He's not a Dragoon, he's a Lancer, right? Yeah. Moogle is dead. Yes. Poor Moogle. But we did what we had to. We'll come over, but the door is always closed when I'm not home. Yeah. I hope you can find it. Just keep retracing all the steps you can. You gotta concentrate completely on that. Sorkai Buzzards. Well, seeing Kai spelled like that on an enemy's name, that's interesting. That's very interesting indeed. I like it. Sometimes people call me Kai. Here's a little behind-the-scenes tidbit. I don't think I'm revealing much. Sometimes, you know, when we upload vocals together, Alternative Idol and stuff like that, sometimes we have to upload it a certain way. We have to put our name in the files. And they also have, you know, somebody, maybe Saren or somebody else has a folder ready for us, right? That says Tiny, Ace, Luciana, etc. It will say something like that. For me, sometimes what they do is name it Kai and not Khaiden. Funny enough, we now have Kaibo in there as one of our new members. Go check out all the members of Alternative Idol Constellations, by the way. And while it's spelled differently, when you say it out loud, it sounds like you're saying Kai, right? So now, well, maybe you should call me Khaiden completely. I love being called Kai, though. I love the sound of it, so if you want to call me that, by all means. As long as it's not confusing if there's another Kai in the room, so to speak. Call me Khaiden-kun, Kai-kun, I love that. Go for that. Khaiden-sama, absolutely. Absolutely. Senpai, okay. I don't know what I'm a senpai of, maybe, but maybe you can say that. Khaiden-chan, okay, that's a bit different, but maybe we can make it work, but it depends. Are the NPC saying anything in chat? Oh, yes, sorry, I've been forgetting. Yeah, okay, they said... Oh, they said quite a few things. Okay. Let's see. For the chieftain fight. The chieftain Moglin was saying a lot. Oh, okay. By the 12 is chieftain Moglin. That he should be a part of the trial. It's as far as you go, Khaiden. You and your ridiculous name won't make it past me, Kupo. What do you mean my ridiculous name? I have Kai in the name like the place I'm in. Maybe it's ridiculous because it has Kai in it. Store Khaiden. That's ridiculous. Okay, I like that. This is no time for naps, Kupo. Everyone fights, no one quits. I'm not chieftain because I'm the biggest. I'm chieftain because I'm the baddest, Kupo. I just realized it's Moglin himself. Ooh, that's crazy. Oh, we still have a fight? Wait, I want to read the dialogue. I thought they could take care of it on their own, but we got more ads. Okay, let me see if I can read it while doing my thing. Let's see. That's enough, you made your point. This isn't a fight to the death, Kupo. Didn't expect to face the Mughals, says Alphino. I pray they aren't too badly hurt, says Sir Emmerich. And then Sir Emmerich said, the air is rather thin this high up. And Alphino said, it isn't a race, so let us pace ourselves. That's all the dialogue. Maybe the Mughal deserves to be defeated. He insulted your name. He was just talking smack so we would bring all our power. Well, without killing him, but all our power. Kai sounds cute. I like that. I like that. Wait a minute. I like that, Illurin. Kai. That's a bit weird sometimes when I'm saying it out loud, but I like it. We can go for that. Kai. Hi, Kai Kai. Kai Kai. That's like a cute little nickname. Hey, Poi Poi. Poi Poi. I'm reminded of this. I need to get back to this anime, Ragnarok the animation. For the old school MMORPG Ragnarok Online. They have a pouring nickname, Poi Poi. And it's always so cute when they say the name. Poi Poi! Kai Kai-san! Ah, there you go, Humbert. You know it. I should call you Humpy, right? Sounds better when you don't overthink it. Maybe that. Kai Kai-san! Ah... Ureshi. I love those nicknames. Call me by those nicknames. Yes. That works. Kai Kai-kun also works. I get it. My presence sometimes is very grandiose and maybe kun doesn't work. You want to go for San or Sama? That's okay. Somebody I collab with though calling me kun. Oh, please do so. Please do so. By all means. Humpy better. It's okay, man. Don't worry. Yeah. Sometimes I go for another name for some reason. I was doing the same with Mist. Call him Weaver for the longest time. For some reason, I don't know why. Anyway. I need to use mana word more often. I keep forgetting. In boss fights especially. That's the time to use it. Oh. I thought it wasn't dead for a moment. Torkai, this is my place. Don't you see? Don't you see? Don't you see? Don't you see? Oh, I thought that was a boss right there, but this is not a boss area. Skudon. Neither Hraesvelgr nor Nidhogg. It could only be Ratatoskr. Oh, the worm depicted on yonder crest is what Alphino said. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep looking at the dialogue.
Away with you!
Away with you indeed. Let's not get too greedy with the casting time, even though everybody's NPC. We can take our time. Here comes the ad though. Kargash. It looked like a boss to me, but I guess it wasn't. Stone Parents is missing and they're fuming. There's Pickney fan that was here the other day. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Aries. But if they can look into it and it can be investigated, then that's good. That's good. So yeah, look into it. Just concentrate on it though. I feel like it's more productive than talking to us about it. But yeah, they're going down there right now. Okay, there you go. We're taking action. I'm alluring, but you can call me Elf Lover for short. Please don't. This is a joke. There you go. There you go. Focus on stream. Okay, yeah. Well, right now, all you can do is wait, I think. So there you go. Man, your parents are like a couple of special operation agents just taking care of business, it sounds like. That's a nice mental picture. Very badass. A winged horse, and an enormous one at that. There isn't much room to maneuver. Have care. Well said, Sir Emmerich. See, one of my dreams that I would like to see, you know Grand Theft Auto roleplay, right? What if we roleplay in Final Fantasy XIV like that while doing things? We can make it be different, we can have different settings because, you know, if we all roleplay being... I need to use mana word here. If we all roleplay that we are the Warriors of Light, then of course we can't really interact with like the entire role-playing community in F14 because, oh well, everybody's the Warrior of Light. Kind of hard to explain. Beyond alternate universes and stuff like that, but... Oh. That could have been worse, that could have been worse. Mana word, mana word. Mana word. Before I forget. This is a fun boss, I like it. But it's the immersion of the things they're saying, right? Imagine being in a party with people, doing group content, or even non-group content, but you're doing it together. But you're saying in-game stuff while you're doing it. Now, role-playing in MMORPGs tends to be on text chat. This would have to be different. This would have to be like Grand Theft Auto role-playing. It would have to be in voice chat. So it's only certain people that would be able to do it, but you can make good stream content in that way. That would be an amazingly badass thing. And I would love to put together a group for that. Though I have no experience in doing such a thing. If anything, it's going to be a new experiment, but maybe it's going to be more fun because of that. Wouldn't that be one of the most extraordinary things ever? I would love to do that. Or even if you're not doing the story content, maybe that gives you more freedom in what you can say. I don't know. My God, my God. We need to... Somebody needs to do something like that. Let it be me. Maybe I should do that. Some extraordinary things can be done like that. See, what is great about NPCs is that it's very clear what the mechanics are, because I don't know, something about NPCs doing it instead of players, the way you see them move, tells you exactly where you need to go, and exactly what enemies or things you need to fight. Remind me of the Hydrate later, Eris, by the way, when we finish this fight. I was gonna say when we finish the dungeon, but no. We don't have to worry about that right now.
It ends here.
Yes, it ends here. There, Emmerich. Against this Pokérage, if I'm saying it right. That creature was truly fearsome in motion. Thankfully, we managed to rein it in. Oh yeah, they sound very badass. Okay, no, I'm gonna do the Hydrate. I was able to remember. Well, alright. Pressure Coffer, Subjugator, Arm Guards. Let us fly. Fly, you fools! In Lord of the Rings Online, could you imagine dialogue in-game like that? Might be more difficult to properly do the text as Tolkien wrote it in voice chat if you're gonna talk like a character in there. Personally, whenever I roleplayed in Lotro, which was quite a bit, not as much as I would have liked to, but quite a bit because I was in Lorelin. I am in Lorelin. I didn't quite talk the way characters did. I remember in a Hall of Fire Wednesday, one of the few I ever did, where it's mostly elves, maybe a few men, but no dwarves, no hobbits. Maybe a few hobbits, but not really. Elves in Rivendell, in the Hall of Fire of Rivendell on Wednesday. I don't know if the event is still ongoing, I hope it is. I know Green Dragon Friday is, but, or at least I'm 90% sure. You roleplay, and there were some extraordinary roleplayers. There was this person that was like, hearken unto this, hearken unto her when she speaks. Like, they were speaking in that way that I can't really come up on my own. I can't come up with that way of speaking on my own. A bit Shakespearean, but not exactly Shakespearean, right? Right now I'm reading a novel that's like that. It's another Doctor Who novel, but they're in 1605. 1605, right? So of course, everybody's speaking in that English. King James the 1st and 6th. Guy Fawkes. They're encountering those people. I wish we had that. Yeah, I know, Lauren. I want a better Middle-earth MMO, man. Don't say that. Lotro is great. They just need to fix the lag, but it's good. It's a good MMO, damn it. I need to get back to it. Lag and everything. I need to get back to it. So many years. I'm gonna reach 9 years when I first played the game, and I'm still not past Mirkwood with the character that is the furthest. Good heavens, what a majestic place. I dare say we are come to Ratatoskr Sanctuary. I think we are. This is a majestic place. Alright, this is gonna be my second favorite dungeon, at the very least. I still love the other one much more, even if it doesn't have part of my name in the title. So there's that. Goes to show you my name, Khaiden, can fit a fantasy setting quite nicely. And when it comes to a sci-fi setting, you know, a sci-fi setting is so futuristic that you have every name in existence in it because, you know, society, unified, united, you can have all sorts of names in it. There's people from all walks of life, even from other planets. So yeah, you can have that. Although it depends, I guess. It depends on the setting and who you are and stuff like that, but Khaiden would fit well. I really am multidimensional. Khaiden never knew F14 dungeon. This is my new favorite dungeon. No, wait. Thou hast weathered my trial thus far, but I am not convinced. I will try thy limits. Very well then. Try our limits. We can do it. You will find our friends and I are up to the challenge. Kreisvelger. Kreisvelger. No, but it's the Heaven Sword dungeons that are really good. It's not literally every dungeon. Just watch me get into the dungeons in Stormblood and Shadowbringers and everything too. Yeah, maybe the 12-hour stream is what will be needed, Lurin. Taking something into account though, I am doing other content in the patches. So we'll be going through them like that. We're not gonna just do MSQ. We have to do the Hildebrand adventures, after all. When we finish all the MSQ in 3.3, we have a couple of Hildebrand quests maybe. In some dungeons, we will be doing them too. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go too far into the side quest rabbit hole, but there are some things that we just have to do. Especially Hildebrand. There, Emmerich didn't move. Was he able to move? No, he didn't get any of that damage. I think he was out of the area. I thought he wasn't, but he was. Well, this is FF14, you see? And man, right now is Honkai City in my mind. I'm just thinking about Honkai as a game that I want to play, that it fits me, that I want to stream and all that. But F14 really hasn't stayed completely behind. If anything, we should play it even more and see how far we can get, because as it stands, it doesn't look like we will be able to make it for the graphical upgrade. And we won't be able to quite stream it. I think I'll still be able to play, right? But only off stream. When I have streaming software and VTuber software open for it, I can't play it. Not anymore, at least. Honkai can replace it for sure. Maybe we can even have Genshin. God forbid. Heaven's Sword Hildebrand is amazing. So far, it's been something else, let me tell you that. Even Count of Fortam kind of got involved. Kinda. And already Godbirth was there. Sorry if I said spoilers for anyone. But yeah. Blizzard Dragon. Blizzardo. Well, I'll be doing some blizzards of my own. But first, let's go for Fire Raga. Right here. Then, fire. Into the fire. Off you go. Into the fire you go. We will win you over, Hraesvelgr. Mark my words, says Sir Emmerich. What awaits, I wonder, says Alphino. Let's go for Fire Raga. Then a good fire. Ah, wait. Not right now. I should be using Skate more as well. While I'm moving, that's immediately the time to use Skate. And then there's Swift Cast, which I haven't used in a while either. Oh no, let's do Fire Rasa. Right here. I have to remember what abilities did. Yeah, it can only be executed under the effect of Astral Fire. We need to use Flare more often, I think. And I haven't been doing my dots. I haven't been doing Thunder. Let's go for Don Daga. There we go. Yeah. Let's do it on the final boss fight here. On the dungeon boss fight. Panegyr's Scarf. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's a scarf? That's not a scarf. That's not a scarf right there. What are you talking about? That's not a scarf. It looks nice, but it's not a scarf. Or is it? I don't think it is. Nidhogg will spare thee no clemency. Neither must I. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be Hraesvelgr. No, wait. That's Ratatoskr? No, that's Hraesvelgr! The fight against Hraesvelgr. Oh, here we go. Of course, we had to fight him. Look at that. Extremely majestic. Look at that. Now, that's heavenly. Heaven's Sword. Indeed. Indeed. Let's see what Alphino and Sir Emmerich say. If we can see what they say as we get into the fight. Mapping the realm, Sorkai. That's my place. That's my place. Pray watch over us, Isael. And all that I have, I shall bring to bear. See, this is why it's great to see their dialogue. Come, warrior, show me what strength doth remain in thy fine mortal shell. Thy frail mortal shell is what he said. There's the tank buster. Should they be standing right there? Shouldn't we be flanking in this situation? I'm gonna stand right here. Even if Alphino's group heals don't reach me. I think they can still reach me here, but better safe than sorry. And they say this game needs a graphics update. I know, right? Oh, I didn't see that AoE though. I think I didn't dodge an AoE. It's good for streaming though. It's good for streaming. To be with NPCs like that. You know what? Maybe I should stand where they stand. Oh, wait. Let's move! Let's move! Move! I thought they were not gonna be able to move on time. But they were. I'm just gonna follow their lead. My friends. I'm taking so much damage. Let me have Mana Ward then. Oh yeah, I definitely should stand with them here. Definitely.
For the House of Livia!
Exactly. For Ishgard, for Isael. Well, maybe we should save that for Nidhogg. It's not like we're trying to kill Hraesvelgr. I do get obsessive with my killing when I get the chance, but when I should avoid doing it, I do try my best to avoid that. Just like I should avoid contact with the rest of the party. Call out every skill name for 3 minutes. Okay. I don't have a timer, so I'm just gonna try to do it. Fire! We might do it for more than 3 minutes. Let's go. Fire! Oh, whoa. I'm gonna say dead when I die. Fire Raga! Here we go again. Casting Fire Raga. Now, Bleeds Zara. And now, Blizzard. Blizzardo. Oh, never mind. A sprint. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's be careful. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Oh, damn it. Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? This is good. I can set the timer now. Come on. I was trying to stay away from the edge. Because I thought being in the edge when the ice was slippery was bad. I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer because I don't have a 3-minute timer here. Yeah, hold on. No, I can do something different. I'm just gonna use that time, a chronometer. Well, okay. I'm trying to call out my skill names here. Let's take the shortcut, everyone. Let's take the shortcut. This is the shortcut? We're kind of far away here, aren't we? We have to sprint. Alright, the timer... Yeah, I'm gonna start the timer now. Sprint! Sprint ahead, my friends! Fly, you fools! We did say we're all fools, right? If hoping is folly, then we're all fools. I'll be a fool. So let's fly as a party of fools. Some say only fools will praise Velgar in combat. So there we are. Oh, they got you tacos. Let's go, Eris. Let's go. Oh, it's not this way. Did you get your switch back? Hopefully the investigation bore fruit. The investigation. Tacos are great. They're a great dinner for Friday night, I would say. So there you are. Alright, Chris Velgar, round 2. Fight. I just had a slip up. Literally, okay? I just slipped up. No. This is the real fight. Not yet, you'll tear down your room again? Okay, do what you must, do what you must. Let's get a little bit away from Emmerich, though. I'm sorry, Emmerich. Let's go for Fire Rasa. I've been forgetting to call them out. Let's go for Fire Raga. Now, fire on you, Chris Velgar. Here we go again. Fire. Alright, time for Blizzara. And now Blizzard. Blizzardo. Let's go back to the Fire Raga. Let's go for fire. Alright, we're gonna have to move. No need for sprint, no need for sprint. But scathe on you, Chris Velgar. Scathe. I'm not holding back. I will try not to kill you, but overall, I am not holding back. Let's go for Fire Rasa. After that, Fire Raga. Let's go for Mana Word. Oh, shoot. I did Lucid Dreaming instead. Never mind. Fire Raga. Fire Raga. That's my Mana Word. That's my Mana Word. Come on, Fire Rasa. Right here. Burn, baby, burn. With Blizzara as well. And then we do Blizzardo. Blizzard. Fire Raga. Let's split. Let's split. Skate. Let's go. Another skate on you. The 3 minutes are almost up. But for now, Fire Raga. Let's go. Fire. You know what I've been forgetting? Sandara. No, Sandaga. Dondaga. Let's go. Adel. And now, please, Sarah. I've been forgetting my dots so much. No, let's not do this. Oh yeah, this is where it gets tricky, right? Okay. I'm going here. I was able to move this time. Skate on you, Chris Velgar. This is where it's gonna get difficult. Hold on. You gotta really use the mouse here to know which direction you're going. All right, let's go for Dondara. Sorry, I can't even concentrate on the skill names. No, the 3 minutes are up. The 3 minutes are up. Thanks for the redeem, Lurin. A bit early for that Donder 3, for that Dondaga, but that's okay. Let's go for fire. Into the fire. I might still call out the names, but just not as much. Into the fire. Call out every skill name for 3 minutes. Maybe I need to have a longer cooldown on that. Alright, let me see if I can restart the timer. Restarting it. We are not done, it seems. Alright. Started the timer again, so Fire Raga, I think it was. Then Dondara, Fire Rasa, and oh, didn't mean to do that Blizzard there. I pushed the wrong key. Fire-raga! Hraesvelgr. Now, fire! Let's go again for Don Daga. And now, Fire-rasa. You know what? Just because I want to call it out, let's go for Flare! On you! Bang! Come on, Blizzara. Blizzardo. And now, Fire-raga. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, we can do it from here. Fire-raga on you! That's Adel. That's also Adel. Come back, Hraesvelgr. I'm not done burning you. I'm not done burning you. It ends here indeed. You know what? It's time for... Oh, wait, wait, wait. We're gonna get this damage first. Let me do Mana Word. Alright. Meteor Storm Punisher! Star Storm! Limit Break! To end the duel right here. The battle against Hraesvelgr. That's right. Star Storm. No, no, no. Super Star Storm is what we just did right here. Nice finish. Yeah, perfect, perfect. It's because you did the redeem right there that we finished it in epic fashion. Because I knew I had to call that out. So I knew Limit Break was coming. Otherwise, I would have forgotten about it. Nice. The audio spiked a little bit. I still gotta work on trying to move away from the microphone when I yell like that. But the gain is reduced, so it didn't spike in a super bad way either. Well done, everyone. Anybody have anything to say? I gave my all. I pray it was enough. I shan't soon forget this trial. And to the Temple Banneret, thank you so much as well. You helped us out a lot. You're a great hero too. A warrior of light true. Let's now continue with the epic story we're experiencing it. It sounded fine? Okay, perfect. For me, it sounds spiky because I'm not hearing it with all the filters I have and all that stuff. But the gain is reduced. One of the best things you can all do for your microphones is to immediately go to the sound settings when you get a new microphone, and even when you don't get a new one, because every single time I start Windows, most of the time you forget the gain I gave it. Like on Windows settings, you have something for gain. You may have a gain like physical setting on your microphone or on an audio software if you're using it. If you're using DaVinci Resolve, you have that. OBS, Audacity, they have that, but the one from Windows is super important as well. Trust me. And it's made a difference. A world of difference. Oh yeah, Ares, check your closet, check your closet. Anything. Let's take a look at this dialogue though. Hraesvelgr. Have we passed the trial? Look at this majestic scene! I gotta have my fingers on the screenshot keys at all times. I'm missing some great shots here. Even bereft of an eye, my brute brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, I do begin to see how thou didst bring him low. Idling chooseth her servants well. Not sure if I would be called a servant, but I appreciate it. Very well. I shall trust in the seal of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. Let's go, we did it. We got Hraesvelgr onto the cause. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is gonna be a hell of a battle, isn't it? My goodness, Heaven Sword. Good heavens, Sword. Now it is time. The allies have assembled. Now the battle for Ishgard. Oh. Vidofnir and Ratatoskor, right? The battle for Ishgard in the north is about to begin. Ready yourself for war! Exactly. That you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies, then. Together, banish my brute brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. This I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva, and on the soul of lost Asael, My god. Dude, imagine how it's gonna look with the graphical upgrade, because this is amazing. I'll probably be replaying cutscenes just to see them with the graphical upgrade off stream. I'll just be doing that instead. This was great. This was amazing. Oh, so good. Countless times have I fought the minions of Nidhogg, but never did I imagine that I would one day face Hraesvelgr himself. Great to do it with NPCs for that reason too, right? And I'll be doing it with players off stream. If it comes in a roulette, or I might want to learn it even more. Try my hand at healing in it, so I'll go for it specifically. Oh, my poor ribs. That was a painful reminder of a grey worm's might. And had he truly meant us harm, we would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training, about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Oh, hello, Moogle? Sorry, we had to beat up the chieftain. Hello, chieftain. Sorry. Oh, whoa. Kupo. Khaiden, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, hey, you fight with the savagery of a rabbit demon. What are you talking about? So that place also has the name of a jester, Kai? I guess maybe you can see it this way. Maybe it looks funny because it's part of an Aryan name. Maybe that's what Moglin is talking about. Imagine, you know someone called Chicagoden. Oh, Chicago, and there's a person in Chicago named Chicagoden? Okay, that sounds a little bit funny, maybe. New York Tan or something. I don't know. Florida Man, there you go. It's almost as if somebody is called Florida Man, literally. So there you go. Maybe that's what Moglin is talking about. I'll let it go. I'll let it pass. I can be a jester sometimes too. A good one. Be careful what you wish for. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. Oh, poor Moghan. What? When I told you about Khaiden's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. If your king suffers, so do you. Well, this is not the king. This is not the king. The Mughals are the best. That's triple shifts for you, Moghan. Poor Moghan, he doesn't deserve that. My dude, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Triple! But that's not fair! That's not justice, Kupo. None at all. I hope he gets paid triple at least. I don't know. Triple pay. My goodness. They're exploiting. There's a bad workplace with the Mughals. What is going on?
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
Yes.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelgr's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours.
Don't mention it. That was great.
'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
You are a friend as well, Sir Emmerich. Your gratitude means as much as Ishgard does to me. That's how much I value a friend, that's how much I value you as a friend, you see? So don't say any more. Say no more.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
What is he striking now? Oh, here we go. On cue. Right on cue. We got Hraesvelgr just in time.
Oh, God.
You had to say it, didn't you, Alfino? Midgard Stormer?
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
Oh, but negotiations were short. Ah, the negotiations were short. Maybe.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Immediately. Immediately. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect because this is a great point in which we can finish it for today. Given that it's a Friday night and I usually work on Saturday mornings, you know, originally when we were going to have the collab with Alurin, it was going to be 2 hours because we can do an event like that in 2 hours. Hold on, we're not done yet because we gotta We gotta continue here. Hold on. Pray we are not too late. You have one quest left? Okay. Let's do this one. To at least arrive on Ishgard. So we're not quite done yet. An end to the song. But hold on! The fight with Nidhogg. We're not gonna do it today. We can't. We can't. It's getting late for me. But yeah, usually like it was scheduled to be at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. It was a little bit late, but when it comes to doing an event, right, it would have worked out. But now is the final quest. Oh, damn it. I could go for 3 hours. It would make things a little bit tight for me. I could go for 3 hours, but... Okay, let's keep going. I'm not gonna... We're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna feel weird if you start with it. Okay. Damn it! Damn it! It had to be FF14. I should have known better than to play this, than to play story. We should have done like tribal quests or treasure hunt or roulettes. That's what we should have done. I'm an idiot. What have I done? No, let's keep going. This is exciting. I'm excited and I can do it. We can do it. Forget about what I just said. We'll save the raid for later though. Stick around. We'll have a raid when we end the stream, okay? Alright. Let's go, Tachi Gang. Superstar Squad. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. Here we go. It teleports you even. You know, business is about to get real when it teleports you. Oh, never mind. But still. Oh, here we go. Wait, are we gonna confront Nidhogg here? This is Hraesvelgr's territory. You're gonna die. But saving Estinian, how are we gonna do that? Yeah, there he is, Hraesvelgr. The time of battle is here. Know you then what this roar portendeth?
I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall lend you our wings. Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to his wrathful song. What? Time for F14's version of the Battle of Helm's Deep. My god in heaven. In heaven sort. This is gonna be... Whew. This is gonna be amazing. I'm even gonna use the reverb for this because hype. Yes, as Alluring just said in the chat. Dude, riding on the three of them like that. Are you kidding me? That's the way it should be. We ride on dragons. Human and dragon. Man and dragon. Is man the right term here? Anyway, you know what I mean. It's not human because it's Hayur and Elisan and different things. But yeah. The time has come. Death. If it's the Battle of Helm's Deep. No, wait. What battle am I thinking? Where they said death. The whole sequence is mega hype. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. The siege has begun. The battle is joined. Many people have died already, no doubt. We must go in. Now we have Hraesvelgr with us. It was worth. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Oh, rest in peace. Thanks for waiting, everyone. We have the cavalry ready. Boy, is it cavalry. Look at that spin. What an attack. Dragon spin. That's what it was. It's one of the enemy dragons, but that was cool. That was very cool. Lucia, be careful. Oh, she can do it. Careful, Lucia. Careful. Yes. Slay. Girl boss. Slay.
Remember your training. We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
She literally is slaying. Hold the line. Stand your ground. Indeed. Oh, yes. Look at that badass. Badass.
We must hold.
Person that is Lucia. Don't worry, Lucia. We're arriving. Reinforcements are coming. Where are we? Hold! We've had a siege like this before. We can do it again. Careful, Young Lord for Tamp. I forgot which one he is. Artuarel? We got his triple tri card. I don't know if it's him. Or his brother's triple tri card. It's Artuarel in the Madeleine. Yeah. For some reason, I think Honorua is also one of the brothers. No, wait, he is, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Rest in peace, soldiers. You did well. The dragons are, of course, going to use their advantages. But what happens when they face dragons as well? Let Daddy Hraesvelgr teach you a lesson, you scoundrels. It's time for you to die as well. That's enough killing for one day. That's enough Ishgardian killing.
Reinforcements! By the Fury. That one is the size of Nidhogg.
Well, no. The reinforcements are on your side, my friend. Let's go. Don't you see? The Lord Commander, the Warrior of Light, Alphino, the Sign of the Seventh Dawn. We all have titles. Here we go. Oh, look at that, Sir Emmerich. We're here.
Lord Commander.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Sorry, there was a lot of traffic. Sorry, there was a lot of traffic. I'm here. I am right here. Now then, shall we have an epic final confrontation right here? Nidhogg is not here yet, but there you are. Release Estinian at once, Nidhogg. I will not repeat myself. How are we gonna save Estinian? Your brother is here. Oh, here we go. The heroes arrive indeed. Superstar Squad is here. Omatase shimashita. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this war, shade. The sovereign thou suest serveth no end. The traitor's progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal, and seek now to make amends with our kind. No way this is gonna work. Look at Lucia's face. Oh, I'm covering her face. She looks so badass. Look at her. Look at the face she's making. Whew. Yeah. Never shall our grief be assuaged, nor our laws forgotten. A reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance, and be at peace. Time for an absolutely epic dragon duel. Oh yeah, this is Heaven Sword. Now, more than ever, I see what you meant, Alurin, when you said that the post-patches are a whole story in itself. It really is the second half. Heaven Sword itself is just one half of the pie. It's ready to cue Duel of the Fates. Oh yeah. Corn on the cob, corn on the cob. Dragons dissing each other. There you are, our nomad. There you go. Whew. What so-header ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with that vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. May her cloying pervert hath made thee forget the stench of our brute sister's lifeblood. How dares speak those of my beloved? Ah, so the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I fear thy heart's fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. I'll leave you brothers to it. I'm probably going to have a battle of my own, though. I get the feeling Nidhogg is going to win here. Well, he'll be weakened. And I'll have to fight Nidhogg after Hraesvelgr goes down. But we'll see. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, here we go. Nice. I'm just standing enraptured already. Woo, woo, woo. great ball of energy. It's a Jedi ball, almost like a Force ball of pure energy. It was a roleplay I participated in long ago. Whoa, look at that. You're gonna destroy Ishgard! Take the duel elsewhere! You're gonna destroy the city! What is that? Oh, they're using the Force. They are using the Force! Ah! It was a Star Wars roleplay where, like, we could throw balls of energy. There was a Sith ball and a Jedi ball is what they called them, basically. But I digress. No, let's focus on this fight. Ugh! Let's not get caught in the crossfire. Therameric better not die. Oh yeah, we still need to fight the dragons. Right here. I told you Duel of the Fates fits this. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I feel like also Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Battle of the Heroes. And when I say Anakin versus Obi-Wan, I mean the song. That's the name of the song they played. And then it was Battle of the Heroes. Dude. Oh yeah, it's definitely Jedi and Sith too with the colors. Oh, here we go. It's the meeting of the minds. Oh. 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 They're gonna open a dimensional rift like a certain character did in Eminence in Shadow. They're gonna get isekai'd. Guys, I have to step in. You're doing multi-dimensional things. I have to step in. It's my time to step in. It's a lot more yin-yang. Yeah, that's a good one too, Ares. Sorry, think to Kitty. I'm sorry. I'm focusing on the fight. I saw purple. I thought it was Ares. No, think to Kitty. Yes, it's a good one. It's a good one. Ah. Grace Belger went down. Wait. No, wait. Nidhogg has fight left in him. But oh, look at that. The dragons. No, it's good to have you here. Think to Kitty. Ah! I didn't notice what was happening at first! The wing! I knew Hrisvelger was gonna go down. It's up to me to take down Nidhogg. You nearly rifted dimensions here. This is how FF11 came to be here and FF15. You see? When these things happen. Thou art weak, Hrisvelger, as slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who shall rightly be his prey. For 1,000 years have I fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me. Worry not in thy victory, shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope have I entrusted to another. Committed purple identity theft, yeah. Wait, Hrisvelger is dying? I thought he was... Oh. Behold Khaiden, critical acclaimed Heaven Sword. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thine eye! What hast thou done? This is what it takes! I get the power of the eye as well! And this is a good eye. I will not be corrupted by it. Oh boy. I've acquired the Dragon Ball. Something akin to it, Alurin. Very well then. Fool! Thou wilt trust the myrtle with thy strength. Strength. Music. I know thee. 'Twas thou who didst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. Now I am whole, and none in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Hrisvelger? I don't think so. Shade. Hrisvelger says I don't think so. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, the music. That's the Heaven Sword theme? Or what do you call this theme? The final steps of faith now accessible. This is a duty. Oh dear. I have the power of the eye of Hrisvelger. I will keep the reverb. Thank you very much. Remind me to remove it later if I forget. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We'll have to do this with players, but we're gonna have to do it. Time for the final fight of Heaven's Sword. Okay. Might take a little moment to queue up. I'm not gonna go in as healer for the first time doing it. Wait. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I can... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, think to Kitty. Think to Kitty. Are you online? I'm sorry, I forget names. Remind me, what's your in-game name? I'm powered up by the Eye of Praise Failure, okay? We'll continue with that. You've been given the eye, you now understand the lyrics of the Dragon Song. Oh, wait, what? Dude. But yeah, no, actually, yeah, let's take this moment for anybody in the Superstar Squad to join us. Alright. Since we are going for a bit longer right now, let me just take a snack, because I'm a bit hungry right now. I'm gonna AFK. Let me know in the chat. Maybe send me a DM if that's better for you. And... Oh, Aries, you found the Switch Lite. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm glad it's not your friend either, okay? Yeah, he hungry. I'm gonna need all my strength for this fight, okay? I'm gonna need it! So yeah, we'll be right back. Stay connected to the multidimensional portal. I'll be adding you to the Superstar Squad when I come back. Oh, and also I'm gonna run some ads.
Children of the land and service, why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why break trust, why turn the past to dust, seeking solace in the abyss. Tell me why create a circle none can break. Why must you let go the life you were bestowed? This I fear I'll never know. Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heaven when souls cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope, by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind. Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. Lying empty, children of the land and service, why must you turn to empty bliss?
To empty place. Hey, I'm glad I left you all with this song. Thank you for waiting. Omatase shimashita. What are we about to witness right here? What are we about to witness, eh? Yeah, what is Occam's Razor? I don't know what it is. No, or I knew but I forgot. If it's okay to say in Twitch, I don't know if it's something unsafe to say, I don't know. But yeah. Okay, thanks to Kitty. Let me see if I can find... Okay, I found it. Thank you so much. Then allow me to invite you to the party. Where are you? Oh, now I have enough friends to scroll down. It's actually my first time having these many. That's perfect. Anybody else who wants to join, let me know. Let me see if... I'm gonna try to get better at noticing DMs on stream. For anybody that needs to send them. Oh, FC chat. Okay. Thank you. I think a certain Ducky wants to join. ちょっと待ってください。ちょっと待ってください、みんな。You know, I think I learned how to say part of my intro even more in Japanese. こんにちは、おはようございます。皆さんのお気に入りのマニアックスーパースター。次元 No. Let's actually use the English there a little bit. こんにちは、皆さんのお気に入りのマニアックスーパースター。The multi-dimensional 多次元 Khaiden. Multi-dimensional. Maybe I could say. Alright. Let's invite you, Glandalius. I press semicolon to see the FC roster as well. It's probably something different on my keyboard. That's okay. Oh, this one. I think it was this one. It opened everything. That's actually helpful. Yeah. Multi-dimensional and multilingual. I'm trying though. Think to Kitty. I know English and Spanish. Technically that's multilingual, but when somebody says multi for languages, they mean more than two. Bilingual is great too though. We'll see one day we do more Spanish content. One day. I feel like it probably would be a collab with a Spanish-speaking VTuber who wants to have a Spanish-speaking stream. I still want to focus on English as the main language though. Philosophy principle where that in explaining the thing no more assumptions should be made than are necessary. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a good one to go for. Occam's Razor. Time to kill a dragon and save a dragoon. How are we going to save Estinian? We're about to find out. I believe that's everybody that's going to join us. So, 3 of us. Let me do a ready check. If not, that's okay. Take your time for what you need to do to get ready. It's great. I keep forgetting sometimes that what I have right here is optional, you know? This classic look, this blue look to the game. Wow, when was the last... It's been a while since I've had a... So right now, it's become a certain time for me. It's the time I have programmed for Windows, for that setting on Windows where you have a dim light, not a dim light, an orange sort of light, so that, you know, you don't get too exposed to blue light later in the day. And now here I am streaming with that on. It's been a while. No, but we have done it. In a previous 12-hour stream, we're gonna have another 12-hour stream courtesy of Alluring Dire Storm right there. So yeah, look forward to 12 hours of F14 in the near future if it goes well. We'll schedule it. It's looking like it's most likely gonna be a Sunday. Actually, Wednesdays are also getting freed up. Right now, at least. And we should take advantage of that too, although Wednesdays I mostly have as a day off from everything, but this is a special occasion. Wednesday or Sunday could be. Still, Sunday seems to be better. For joining us, moral support. Imagine Torumi cheering from a distance. Yes, that will keep us going even more. Like this song. Listen to that. Ah! We're here in chat. Wonderful, Eris. Kaji Gang, you're all supporting the Superstar Squad as well with what you're saying. Right there. Right there. Thanks for being on the stream. For anybody who's new, you can hit that follow heart, and I would really appreciate that if you want to expand your support. Even more, if you want to see this maniac. Even more, if you want to see more of these streams. Even more. Check out the rest of my social media. I also stream on YouTube. Tomorrow we'll have a YouTube stream. I still need to create the waiting room. I'm so late in creating those. After this fight, I immediately added the Dragon song to my Spotify playlist. Yeah. So you're telling me that before this, they were speaking in the Dragon language? They were singing in the Dragon language? I gotta hear the 2 versions now. I didn't actually pay attention before, I guess. This is unbelievably epic. But I expected no less from F14. Yeah, Aerith, I gotta make some playlists on YouTube Music. I have a Synthwave Selections playlist, which is just over 200 songs, but it's good too. Maybe a more focused playlist. I'd love to hear you cover this song. Oh, it's beyond my range. I would have to... It would be different. The light will be star. I'm practicing just to see. It's a bit manageable, but it probably has some high notes that are tough for me. You see what happens? That one was a bit high for me. Kinda has to change, but that's okay. We're just kinda... what's the word? We're just kinda, experimenting here. It might be too high for you and your mic. Oh yeah, then it probably cut out from the mic too. That's okay. I think you could work in a lower tone just fine. Generally, I don't try to rely too much on the lower octave or register, whatever you call it. Forget the terms. I forget the terms. One of these days I need to learn to read music notes. To this day, I still haven't done that. But here we go, the final steps of faith. Oh, the portrait. I forgot to change my portrait yet again. Oh boy. See, this is one of those instances where I think players understand somebody watching the cutscene even more. What's a music theory? I never did get to properly study that. Even though I've been involved in a choir. Funny thing they did in that choir was that if you don't know how to read musical notes, they just recorded a guide for you. They just have a vocal guide for you. Okay. Well, here we go, Nidhogg. Wriggling maggots. I shall grind you to paste in my jaws. Somebody just told me to enjoy. I just told everybody in the chat that it's my first time doing it. Somebody just said enjoy. Thank you so much. Wait, it wasn't... Oh, no. No, it wasn't Kitty. Oh. I'm gonna enjoy, but I'm gonna die as I enjoy it. Alright, alright. We got this fight though, yeah. Or yeah, Lurin, when you said lower the tone, you might have meant I lower the song itself, right? Well, I can't think of one right now, but yeah. Yeah, somebody in the chat also said music up in the in-game chat. Let me stick, oh wait. Let me stick to where everybody is going. Let me stick to everybody. But yeah, that's not what I did. One healer unfortunately died. They got revived. They just got revived. That happens though. Those are wide AoEs right there. You're standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. You might not be able to get out of it. Oh, my children! Claim the vengeance that is rightfully yours. Alright, let's see. Let's zoom out in case somebody uses the icons for a focus target. No, I'm just gonna focus on what everybody's focusing on. Ouch. What a slash. Man o' word, man o' word, man o' word, man o' word. Dots. Let's remember that. That one is attacking me right there. Oh yeah, I just noticed Ducky is one of the tanks. Okay. Don't Nidhogg your multi-dimensional power. We shall indeed do that. There it is. That's the target right there. I'm getting slashed by this Shadow Dragon so much. I'm getting debuffed as well. It's not a debuff that the healer can do anything about, I think. The healers, I should say. Alright. Shadow Phalak. Let's take you down. You look like a centipede more than a dragon. But alright. That makes it even more fearsome, arguably. Look upon the fool who dares embrace my power. Witness the darkened weeds that beat about his shriveled soul. Estinian! Champions of man, hearken to my fury. Alright, here we go. Thy final verse is sung. Whoa, 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 look at that form for Estinian. Thou hast survived my song. Curse thee and thine eye, Grace Velger. Why does this feel like a Sephiroth level final boss? Dude. We still have 2 more patches to go. Or 3 if you split the 2 parts of 0.5. If you count the 2 parts as separate. Why is it a final boss in the middle of the post-patches? I get it. The patches themselves are great too. We had great things happen in ARR as well. Well, some bad things, but great in how incredible they are, but... Let me split from everyone. Okay, we got a little bit of damage, but I think it's manageable. Let's get out of here, 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 let's get out of here. Thank goodness for that sprint. But it's on cooldown now. I had a debuff there for a moment. Welcome to the quickly acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV. It still surprises me though. They still managed to surprise me. 3.3. We still have 3.4, 3.5, part 1, part 2. What the heck, man? Just out of nowhere, you got Sephiroth, X-Death, Cloud of Darkness in here. It's a final boss. It's Kefka. My gosh. Oh, I should have used Mana Word. I'll use it next time. I'll try to. Yeah, here's that next time. Get away from me, get away from me. Almost like Fall Guys in that sense. Let's use Mana Font this time. Also, let's not forget our dot with Dondara. Hey, there you go. There's that nice box emote right there, courtesy of Eris. It is a fun emote to look at, isn't it? By the way, can you tell me? I can't really pay attention to the stream. I couldn't pay attention to the stream right there. Did the emote appear on the screen? And did it appear animated? Because that emotes now look animated with my Stream Elements Capagen. That's the thing that makes the emotes display on the screen the way they do. Did it appear on the screen? It should have. Sometimes it kind of doesn't work. Because I think... Okay. Let's get out of touch. Oh, wait. Oh, let's remain there. If nobody's moving away from there, neither am I. It appeared but wasn't animated for me. It did animate? Okay, Eris just said it again. Nice. Because they didn't appear animated before, so yeah. Hey, bringing in hype to the final fight against Nidhogg, or maybe the final fight. Put those animated demos in the chat. I'm gonna need that to revive, okay? That's why I died, because you weren't doing them. Just put them in the chat. Use my shaking head, use my rolling head. My head just rolled, in a way. The stars. Yes. Bring in the hype, Taji Gang. We're gonna need it for this epic fight. It's a climactic fight. Let's bring in the superstar power. The supernova power. If you're a subscriber, you're a supernova. Oh, there's the limit break. Could we have built another bar? I guess not. Oh, there we go. Is this it? Is this it? Nidhogg. But what about Estinian? Let's not kill Estinian either. Let's not kill Estinian too. Didn't look like that emote was animated. You want to take a picture for this? We'll do that too. Estinian! Oh, what are we gonna do? Take the picture next to the tired Estinian there? Okay, you know what? Let's do... Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm not gonna do G-pose because it's a rabbit hole. I'm just gonna do it simply. Like this. Oh, whoa, nice emote. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll open G-pose. I'll open G-pose. When you do an emote like that, I gotta... Oh, how did I open the menu again? How did I open the menu? I lost it. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna start it again. That's easier for me. It's different for everyone. R. Okay, it was R that I needed to use. Everyone head Palestinian. Well, that's not what we're doing here from the look of it, but... There we go. That's all I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna take more pictures. I could spend 6 hours of stream doing that. Hey, Lurin, maybe we should do that for a 12-hour stream. We should have G-pose. We go all over Eorzea. We take all sorts of pictures. It's just gonna be... It's not gonna be all over Eorzea. It's gonna be like two regions, 2 areas. One city and one outskirt of it. That's gonna be enough for thousands of pictures right there. That's what we should do. It's good for a 12-hour stream. It's good enough for a 12-hour stream. Thank you for your help, Avanina. Thank to Kitty. Of course, thanks to Ducky. Still in G-pose from the look of it. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna leave the pictures on my side. I'm sure Ducky is putting together something great right there. Yeah, we're never getting story done. This is why I try to avoid G-pose, you see? Here we go. I'm gonna keep the reverb because I still have Chris Velger and his power. Estinian.
Estinian!
Come on, talk to me, Estinian, not Nidhogg. Estinian!
Is this to be mine end?
The same way Estinian has reverb, you see?
I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand!
Not if Estinian has something to say about that.
This is not your hand,
Oh. Dude! Estinian! Dude! What? Wait, who is trying to strangle who? Oh, that's not good. No, 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 no.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me. Now, while I have the beast subdued.
I have to do as he says. I have to do as he says. Ugh! Wait. What are we gonna do? Separate the eyes at the very least. If it kills Estinian, at least it's the same thing he was asking for. No, pull out the eyes! We can deal with Nidhogg again like this. We can take the pain. I can take it.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way. Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
We shall try to save you nonetheless.
You can't die like this! I won't let you!
That's right. Alphino! Alphino can't take it as much as I do. What? Who is that? I knew you would show up again, Hunt Fun! I knew it! 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 Ah! Yes, a hero should smile. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been getting your wind-up version with me. Pull the eyes out. And let's get peace in our time, damn it. No more sacrifices. No more Isael Hoshafont. Come back, Estinian. Oh my god. My Heideline. Be at peace, Nidhogg. You deserve to rest in peace, actually. You deserve to rest in peace. You posted a screenshot, Ducky. There we go. Down my mortal will. Wither now. Wither now? Heaven Sword. That's where. Heaven Sword. Nidhogg. No. Don't make them go into the light like that. You're like going for the jugular with me. That's how the game kills me. Not with a battle with a dragon, but by... Wow, man. Oh my god. Look at that. We should destroy these things, by the way. They look kind of harmless now, but... Destroy them. Estinian! He's fine. He's alive.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yes. Destroy them! Let's not pull any Isildur. Wait, don't we have a better way to destroy them than that? Well... No, I don't know if that's gonna destroy them, but okay. Yeah, cast it into the abyss. Let's not do Isildur. Let's not do an Isildur mistake. Well, hopefully that actually destroys them. Or leaves them unreachable to anyone. Oh my god, what a fearsome thing. What a horrible thing it was. Those eyes. You're watching is making me tear up again. Yeah, man. It's also the epicness of what we're doing that takes back the tears, though, because there's a lot of badass stuff going on. I think we can remove the rebirth now.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
Still with the blood armor. It's literally the death that have hurt me the most in FF14. Hoshafon, you mean? Yeah. That's so far, yeah. Ah, man. I feel like I'm more in retrospective because I was like angry at the Archbishop when it was happening live. But trust me, internally I was screaming. Chuck them off a cliff. I'm sure no one will find them or anything. Now that you're saying it like that. Cliff.
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
See, I should have been astrologian. Let me start healing him. Let me start healing him.
Lord Commander.
Yeah, we saved Estinian, damn it. I knew we could do even more. And we did take down Nidhogg. So the people will be happy about that. Are we finally united?
Much, at least.
Sir Emmerich. Most noble. Truly. He shouldn't be acting anymore. He shouldn't be acting head of state for Ishgard anymore. No acting about it. Nothing acting about it. Oh, I should have taken a screenshot. Here's my advice to anybody playing F14 for the first time. Have your fingers on the screenshot keys at all times. If it's more than one key. Hold on. The Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the wind. Let me hydrate though. Thank you, Eris. Congrats, you have finally ended the Dragonstone War. What the hell is going on? How is this 3.3? What the hell is gonna happen in 3.4 and 3.5? Well, I guess we're gonna resolve the situation with Nymphelia and Hydaelyn. Still 3.3. How the hell? This blasted game, how does it keep surprising me in the way it tells its story? My god.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Yeah, and Ida and Papa Limo, we need to find them, so... Surprises me, but yeah, there is, now that I think about it, there is quite a bit of content. Then our alliance had served its purpose. Now this wield the power I granted thee well. Was thine own skill and not mine eye, which earned thee victory. Él no sabe. Rare Pepe. Come on. Does he know? No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Here's an extreme big hint for you to patch us the word alpha. I don't know. No. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else right now. Nothing about what you said right there, Lurin. There's also the Asians, the Warrior of Darkness. I know the Stormblood, and we're gonna address that there, but it looks like we're gonna start looking into more of that already. 6.3 is normally the end of the main expansion arc. 3.4 and all is setting up for Stormblood. Okay. Yeah, because Orem Reborn was also setting up for 2.4 and 2.5. I could see it being set up for Heaven's Sword. At least the banquet, right? The tragedy and the banquet, of course. Alpha though. Alpha? What the heck do you mean alpha? 1.0 Final Fantasy 14? Does no next patches have some good songs? I'm sure they do. Let's focus on the cutscene right now. Very well, Hraesvelgr. I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare you well, children of man. Thank you, dear Hraesvelgr. You were a great ally to have in this epic battle. I hope you are at peace as well. Not in the way Nidhogg is at peace, but you know what I mean, I think. I don't know if we'll meet again. This was great.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
The gods favor Estinian. Clearly they do. If he has friends like us, if we saved him, they do. And now his sales and Hojapan's sacrifice has come in. Never was in vain. Never had any doubt that it was in vain. That it wasn't in vain. As like I said, the rest is mostly building up for Stormblood and a bit for Shadowbringers. It's gonna be exciting too in that sense. A bit for Shadowbringers though. Whew. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed... But no. The past is done. We must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone. His foul spirit cast out once and for all. Only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. An end to the song, it was called. Now, I think we might be good to continue from here, but it's a good point in which to leave it right here. We are reaching the 3-hour mark, and I'm glad we did. I'm glad we were able to do that. You know, it's a bit late for me. Like, I'm gonna have to pretty much wrap it up after this for sleep. I'll do the post-stream tweet and all that. I might use your screenshot, Ducky. Thank you for that. I haven't even seen it, then I'm sure it's great. I'll take a look at it. We ended on a high note. Yeah, we ended it on a high note right here. I don't know if we're already on 3.4 or if this is still 3.3, but we can leave it here. Now the celebration. We start with the celebration next time we do the story. Actually, no. Hold on. Let me check if this is 3.3 or not. Revenge of the Horde had 6 quests in it. Has 6 quests in it. There's still 2 of them. Heroes of the Hour and Litany of Peace. So we'll start with those, and then, well, depending on how long the stream is, this may or may not be the 12-hour stream. I think it won't be. But if I decide to have 2 Honkai streams next week instead of F14 and Honkai, then yeah. We have 2 Hildebrand quests. Tales of the Dragon Song War side story? What is this? Oh, we're gonna have to see that. A side quest, but damn it, we're gonna do it. We have to do it. The Dragon Song War was epic. We must see more of that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I see something related to Hoshefant as one of the rewards. We're gonna do it. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm lying. And then there was the Shadow of Mac. We already did that. There's Hullbreaker Isle in hard difficulty. We can try that as well. And more for the Warring Triad, I think. I'm not sure. The final... yeah, okay. There's the Minstrel's Ballad for Nidhogg's Rage. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, the Hoshefant demo. Do it and bring tissues. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. I didn't mean to eat that white chocolate, but let's eat it. Why not? Making me cry, this game. Anyway. Let's go for the Setsudan screen. It's been great. It's been great. My gosh. What am I gonna do, Tachi Gang? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna exit the game. Thank you so much, Ducky. In-game. Your outfits look great, by the way. Your outfits have all looked great. Well, I should have known better. I should have known the story would get super epic like that. I thought we were gonna build up to it a little bit. Okay, 2 hours of stream is the plan. And in 2 hours we can do a lot, but maybe not enough to get to the epic moments. I didn't know we were so close to them. 3.3, I thought it was gonna be a while before we saw a final boss confrontation like that. Just like that, Nidhogg came in. And it was the fight, and it was Hoshefant and Isael with us for a moment. Beyond the light that they went into. Nidhogg also went into that light. Bless his heart, he deserves to rest in peace. All things considered. I think he does. I think he does. Let's see who we can raid. I'm glad we were able to do the 3 hours. I'm gonna try not to talk too much about the lengths of the stream and maybe disappoint or something like that when I do certain lengths. I don't know. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm looking to who to stream, and I think I know someone. I think I got someone. But hold on. Would this person be okay? Alright. Okay. I haven't tried raiding them, but I want to try that. For now, though, my closing words, though, is that this was amazing. Who knows what the blazes awaits us now. But yeah. Oh, I do want to hear what you think of that picture real quick, if that's okay. Okay. I can't display it on stream right now, but let's see. Oh, picture from Khaiden, Kitty, and I waiting over the Nidhogg trial. Okay, I look very funny. I look very funny in the middle of the animation like that. But you and Kitty look great. You and Kitty look great. Posing great, and then there's me just being... So yeah. And then, actually, it doesn't look like Estinian is, like, exhausted. He looks like he's posing after the battle with us. Wasn't a good way to pose you. No, it looks funny. It looks funny in a way. I like it. I'm the crazy one in the party, I guess. You know, I'm the maniacal one. The little gremlin there. Or something like that. So there you are. Alright. Let's set up the raid message. We are going to raid Asusaya Otome. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but Asusa, they mostly speak Japanese, a little bit of English, but let's drop the invasion from another dimension anyway. You're the one going super powered. Yes, I guess I am. Sorry, let me... Asusaya Otome. Almost said the name wrong. Drop the invasion from another dimension right there, everyone. As for me, though... Hold on, I'm not gonna set up the raid just yet. Tomorrow, we will be live on Team Selfie Gaming at 2 p.m. Eastern for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So twitch.tv/Team Selfie Gaming as you see it written there. You can check out the schedule on Discord, Twitter, YouTube, community tab. and also the Alternative Battle Discord if you want to check the schedule again. My Catboy forum is right there in Team Selfie Gaming if you want to see that. We'll be doing the 2004 tryout duel event on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so that'll be great. And more card games on YouTube later that day, as we go for epic things as well, facing the Grandmasters, the Elite Four of TCG on the Game Boy, on the Nintendo Switch Online. But yeah. Why Amazon? Amazon concerns me? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Eris. But alright. They have follower-only chat, but that's okay. What is important is that we drop the rate right there, alright? Thank you so much for an epic time, Taji Gang, and for persuading me to go for 3 hours and all that. And for all the rates. For the stuff April earlier, for the follows and all that, thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Let's end it right here. Otsukai-sama.